Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or now I can say our channel. Today's video is going to be all about how I potty trained my 8-month-old. Can you say yay? She has been potty trained for the last month, meaning yes, she has turned 9 months old, which I can't believe it. So a lot of you guys noticed that I was talking about how I potty trained her and you wanted an in-depth video. So this is going to be your video of how I managed to potty train my 8-month-old. So let's get into today's video. So how did this journey start exactly? Oh boy, she already wants the camera. Hold on. There's been a lot of that elimination communication conversation, and I was just kind of, glancing over it, didn't think much of it. And then a friend of mine told me about how she started putting her baby over the sink and just seeing if she would go to the bathroom, which she was. So I was like, that's really interesting. I'm going to try it because at 8 months, she was like consistently going poop once a day. Mostly once a day. Sometimes she wouldn't go poop, but we'll get to that part, yeah? So I noticed that every time after her first nap, she would go poop. And that was like a very consistent situation. So around 8 months, I was like, I'm going to give it a go. So I literally took her above the sink like this. I held her over the sink like this the first day, right before I knew she was going to usually poop. And I waited. I didn't spend more than 10 minutes on trying to see if she would go to the bathroom because I didn't want to pressure her and I didn't want to make it uncomfortable, and I just wanted to like give her the option. Whoa. So the first day I held her over the sink. I did the pee noises. I did the poop noises, and nothing really came out. And I was like, okay, no problem. We tried. We'll try the next day. I did the same thing again, and I heard her starting to push. But it was just farts, so nothing came out. But by the third day, she did a poop in the sink. And so after that, we continued. When she was pooping, I did, yay, great job. It was kind of weird at first because I was trying to figure out how I was supposed to wipe her. And the mirror in front of the sink was very helpful because I didn't understand what her cues were or how she like the face she was making when she was pooping, or the sound, or like how it was happening. So doing it in the sink and having the mirror in front of me was actually very helpful and very educational because I could understand, okay, this is how it's happening, this is what she's looking like, this is the sounds. So I did over the sink for about a week and she was very consistent with it. So I decided to put her on a potty, and I was in a huge debate. And of course, you guys, come on, all of us moms are in this together. So don't forget to comment any of your experiences, questions, advice down in the comments. That will help. Also, don't forget, if you'd like to join our family, subscribing is free and it helps our channel a lot, and turning on those bell notifications will let you know when we post a new video, which we post every Monday and Thursday, so twice a week. And yeah, liking this video will help more moms find this video. So I was like, asking on Instagram, everybody, what do you guys recommend for toilets? I know she's young, she's 8 months. People were like, you're crazy for trying to potty train your 8-month-old. And I was like, look, I'm just navigating, following her lead, seeing how it goes, trying it out. I'm not putting any pressure on it. But I didn't know if I should get the toilet seat on the toilet. I didn't know if I should get a toilet on the floor. Some people say that it's hard for babies to convert from the toilet on the floor to the big toilet. But I kind of, through a lot of thinking and debate, like with other moms, I decided to do the toilet on the floor, see how it goes. The first day I put her on the toilet, she kind of was afraid a little bit and was like unsure about it and wanted to get off immediately. And I took her off and I just moved on with the day. The second day she was like, oh, okay, I can sit on here. It was a little awkward for her at first because like she would fit on the toilet, but she was a little bit like, I guess unstable is the word. And that was totally fine. I helped her. I was sitting there helping her like navigate the balance there because there's like quite a nice hole in the bottom. I'll put the toilet here so you guys can see. It's just like an old toilet. So by the third day, she was sitting on there fine. I brought some toys. I brought these little cups that we use in the bath, and then also a bath book. And I still to this day show that to her when we're sitting on the toilet, because again, I let her, obviously she's not going to poop right on cue, which, let's be real, by today, after a month of doing this, she pooped after a few minutes. But I do spend about 10 minutes, and in the beginning I noticed it took her about 7 minutes to like poop, you know, it took her time to, you know, connect everything in her thoughts, understand that she wants to poop. But after she did her first poop in the toilet and first pee in the toilet, it became very, very regular. You want something to chew on, girlfriend? I don't want you to chew on the remotes. Hold on. Let's get you something to chew on. We're in the middle moving, so don't mind the boxes. So after she pooped and peed in the toilet, she really, I think, started to understand the concept, because I would tell you in the last month, she's maybe pooped in her diaper once or twice, and that was because she pooped at a different time and she didn't poop after her first nap. And I didn't see the cue, like maybe I was washing the dishes or whatever, and I didn't understand that she was pooping. But through this last month, I've discovered that one, she literally understands like the convenience of going poop in the toilet. And when I put her on the toilet after the first nap, I give her 10 minutes, like I said, do the let her play with some toys. And if she wants to get up from the toilet within the 10 minutes, let her get up and I take her off and I say, great job. Sometimes she'll just pee. Sometimes she'll poop and pee. Sometimes she won't do anything. And I just really try to make her understand that that's okay. If you want to get off the toilet, I will remove you off the toilet. You don't have to sit there. And again, I think through her going poop in the toilet, she realized that it's more comfortable. She doesn't have to have the poopy in the diaper. I've enjoyed, because I use the reusable diapers, how they're just pee now. So it's really convenient. And there has been a few days where she didn't do her poop right after her first nap. Like I would say in the last few days, she's been doing it in the morning, right when she wakes up. And then a few days before that, she was doing it in the evening, not even after her second nap. It was more like right before dinner. So I started, again, with experience. Every baby's different, right? And every, you know, mom is different. I don't want to put any pressure on anyone thinking that, oh, I need to potty train my 8-month-old. But I did notice, you know, people who train their toddlers, it seems a little bit harder because they kind of have the ability to say no. They're more on the go. It's just like more of a hard task. So basically with her, it's like she's at the age where it's like she kind of does what we encourage or teach them to do, right? So she really, you know, sits on the toilet, tries to poop. If she doesn't, she communicates with me that she doesn't want. And I remove her. Like I said, it's been an amazing experience because I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm home most of the day, so it's easy for me to, you know, take her to the toilet. If she has an accident, no big deal. I am not trying to potty train her with the pee yet because I noticed that she pees often. I'm not sure exactly when she's peeing yet. I do track everything, like you guys know, on the Huckleberry app, all of her breastfeeding, her diapers, her solids, when she goes on the toilet, all of those pees and poops, but I haven't found enough consistency or enough length and time for me to be able to potty train her with the pee. But I do notice when she does like a 30-minute or an hour-long nap, she doesn't wet her diaper. So usually when I take her to the toilet, she pees and poops. So that's been our potty training experience as an 8-month-old. It has been very successful. It has been very easygoing. It has been a lot of fun. It's really interesting when she goes to the bathroom. I, of course, praise her. I show her that she went to the bathroom. She, like, starting to understand it more. And I wipe her. I, like, basically take her off the toilet, lean her over my arm or my leg, and wipe her. So that's why I do feel like this is a great age to start because she's sitting up well. She's balancing well. She's starting to communicate not only with her food and pointing, but she can communicate when she's done and doesn't want to sit on the toilet anymore. So I find that this age is like all the time as my first time mom experiencing her like different ages and milestones. I feel like I wouldn't have started it any sooner. And this was like the best time because her poop started to regulate, it become more solid, and it's just easier to navigate at this age. So if you guys want any more details or you have any questions, don't forget to drop it down in the comments, because again, I love like being on this journey together, and I think it's so special when we learn how to try new things and they are successful, or maybe they're not so successful, and through that, now she wants to play piano. Through that, we could navigate this mom journey together. So yeah, I've been very proud of her that she's been enjoying the potty training experience, and I hope this video was helpful. So don't forget, if it was helpful, like this video so more moms like you can find this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It supports the channel so much, like really much. So it'll mean a lot to us if you join our family. And yeah, we'd like to meet more moms, parents, or just, you know, people out there like you. So turn on those bell notifications. You'll know when we post a new video, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye, everybody. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.